Could I have your attention? If somebody found some car keys, please turn them in at the front desk. Please visit our on-site custom event apparel vendor, Fine Designs, for your tournament apparel. Fine Designs will be on-site for today only. They will be open until the end of the last game, so go visit them behind the first base dugout. Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Bert Lacoste Park for game number 6 of the 2026 22 and under national championships. This game will feature the visiting team, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, against the Tecumseh Thunder. The umpires for this game behind the plate is Mike Doucette, and on the bases, Eldon Dunseth and Trevor Sharp. Here's the starting lineup for Nova Scotia. Batting first, the center fielder, number 27, Adam Crocker. Batting second, the shortstop, number 6, Noah McIntosh. Batting third, the first baseman, number 13, Benita Bonilla.
Hello and welcome back to the U22 National Baseball Championships on We Digital. It's Alexa coming to you live from Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. If you're just joining us, you missed a thrilling game between Sarnia and Windsor Selects that saw the Windsor Selects come back and get the win. Let's hope we see another exciting game today. We have Dartmouth, which are the Nova Scotia champions, facing Tecumseh, which are the hosts of the tournament. They are both looking to get their first win. Thank you so much. Enjoy the game. Let's go up to the booth.
Starting pitcher for Nova Scotia is number 19.
Thank you, Alexa. Bill Kelso, along with Dan Esty. And Dan, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, great to be over here after a long, hot day in the sun at Woodsley Park. Happy to join you guys for this broadcast.
Should be an interesting contest, don't you think? Both teams 0-1, so they've got a lot at stake early.
And certainly with a smaller number of teams here, with 6 teams, it's going to be winner needs to win. They need to win a big game here for sure. Certainly at 0-1, you don't want to go into day 2 at 0-2.
Just like Sarnia did just tonight in our first game.
Yep.
Dropping a game after being up, 6-1 and 9-5 or something like that. They were up by 4 or 5 runs at least once.
For sure.
And then losing it. Now really got to look at the Tecumseh defense. Right behind the plate. Lake at first, Chuz at second, Tedesco at short, Owen Finley at third, Fuentes in left, Smith in the center, and Segan the right fielder. Cameron Beal is the pitcher.
And certainly a few names to watch out for here in this game. Calman Chiz playing second base was a call-up for the Senior Thunder last weekend of the national qualifier where they were beat out in the semifinals. And a couple of big pickups for them. Gavin Lake playing first, as well as Hunter right behind the plate, both coming from the Northumberland Jacks, who also had a pretty good run in that tournament as well. So certainly some big names here, as well as Owen Finley, who was our home run champ on Wednesday night. Put on quite a show here for the local crowd.
I may have said Tim, that's his dad, who's a former hockey player, so I apologize, Owen. And I've met Owen before, so, real good ball player, real good hockey player, too.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good starting lineup put together here. I watched this Dartmouth team play this afternoon. Center fielder Adam Crocker to lead things off. Shortstop Noah McIntosh, who was in the home run derby for them. One of their better hitters on the year. Second baseman Mitch Doucette hitting third. First baseman Benito Bonilla hitting fourth. With Connor Higgins batting fifth, playing right field. The DH, Nick Murray in this game, batting sixth. Jake Trisk, who did not play in the first game. He finds himself seventh and playing third base. Nathan Webb, the left fielder, batting 8th. Chris DeCoste, the catcher, batting 9th. And it's Eric Fields who's going to grab the start for them on the mound here tonight.
Okay, so we're just getting ready to start this one in what should be an interesting contest. The lights are up here at the ballpark, despite the hour.
Yeah. It's one of those times where it's interested to see around 8:30, 9 o'clock in this game when it gets to dusk. That's usually when it's a little bit tougher to see here at night. And I know from working here last weekend for the national qualifier, a few balls that got lost up in the sky. As we get a good look there at starting pitcher Cameron Beal, as he has a word with himself here and gets ready to take the mound in this one here for the local team, the Tecumseh Thunder.
So Adam Crocker will lead things off for Team Dartmouth. Noah McIntosh, and Benito Barilla, the first 3 batters. And here's the first pitch of the ball game. It's up high, 1-0.
Our umpires for this game: third base Trevor Sharp from BC, first base Eldon Dunseth from Ontario, and calling balls and strikes, as you see there in our picture, is Mike Doucette from New Brunswick.
Pitches up high, 2-0. 2-0 the count on Crocker. Noah McIntosh, as mentioned, is the on-deck batter.
And I think someone they were missing in the graphic there, the third batter tonight. A very good player in his own, but had a good chat with his dad today, Darren Doucette. Mitch Doucette, who's playing second base for the Dartmouth Renegades here tonight.
Fly ball foul down the right side. I think Doucette was a scratch for this game, wasn't he? I believe he was scratched.
Oh, was he scratched?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reese McDonald is the DH, from what I understand. So we'll keep things as we can. Pitches outside. Count goes to 3-2.
A little bit of good news for the Doucette family today. Like I said, Darren, a good player in his own. Mitch, very well. But his older brother, Ty, currently in the Cincinnati Reds organization, just got the call up to High A.
Good for him.
The day before this tournament started.
Ground ball to short, long throw to first, and he gets him. So Tedesco with the play, 1 up and 1 down in Dartmouth's first inning. He's going to bring up the shortstop, Noah McIntosh. Righty against the righty. Cameron Beal, the pitcher. And the first pitch to this batter is up high and in tight, 1-0.
McIntosh had a pretty good game in their game out at Woodsley. They did it on losing that game 11-6 to Halifax in the Battle of Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm. Swung on and hit into center, the shortstop. Very light. Not deep, obviously, at all. And 2 up and 2 down here in the first inning.
Tedesco finding himself defensively in this game early as he has the first 2 putouts here for the Tecumseh Thunder, and certainly a way to get yourself going here in the game.
Benito Brilla, right-handed batter. First pitch, fouls it down the right side. 0-1.
Tell you what, I had a chat with Benia out in Woodsley, and he is a big boy to stand beside as you get a look at him here at the plate. Can certainly swing it as well.
Chopper hit towards short, sharply hit, but nicely fielded. Long throw to first, and he gets him. Good play by the shortstop. Tedesco involved in all 3 outs. 3 up and 3 down, no runs, no hits, and no errors. In the score as we go into the bottom of the first inning, nothing.
Good first inning there for Cameron Beal, able to retire the side as he makes his way in and get some congratulations there from his defense.
And not many pitches.
So we have the starting defense here for the Dartmouth Renegades, left to right in the outfield. We have Nathan Webb in left. In center field, Adam Crocker. In right field, we have Connor Higgins. Around the infield, third base, Jake Trisk. Shortstop is Noah McIntosh. We have Murray now penciled in at second base instead of the DH. Benito Benia at third, and the catcher is Chris DeCoste, who will be catching tonight. Left-hander Eric Fields, who gets the start for the Dartmouth Renegades. As we get a look here at the Tecumseh batting lineup, leading off the catcher, Hunter Wright. Batting second is the right fielder, Tennyson Seguin. Batting third, the left fielder, Diego Fuentes. Fourth, the DH, number 88, Keegan Noller. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 18, Calman Chiz. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 27, Gavin Lake. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 2, Owen Finley. Batting eighth, the defensive specialist in the first inning for the Thunder, Mateo Tedesco. And batting ninth is the center fielder, number 4, Connor Smith.
Left-hander just finishing up his warm-up tosses. Eric Fields, the lefty. Tall left-hander. And his first batter will be Hunter Wright.
As we said, right, pickup for this Tecumseh team. He makes his way here via the Northumberland Jacks.
So Hunter Wright steps up to the plate here in the bottom half of the first inning. And the first pitch hit sharply down the left side for a solid single. Nice hit.
And that's how you get your team going right there. You get up there, and more often than not, you're going to get that first pitch fastball. And as we see here, Hunter Wright gets that. He rips it down the third baseline just under the glove of the third baseman, Jake Triskin, into left field for a leadoff single.
Sharply hit, too.
Yep, got a good piece of it there.
We'll bring up Segan. Tennyson Segan. There goes the runner. The throw to second, and he is going to be safe with an easy stolen base for Wright.
And I got to see that Northumberland Jacks team play a couple of times at the national qualifier last weekend for the men's AAA, and certainly Wright showing off his speed there. He had a few stolen bases that weekend as well, so certainly right away here we have a runner in scoring position, and the pressure automatically put on the Dartmouth pitcher here.
He's quick.
He is very quick.
Runner at second. 1-1 count. Now it's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Segan. Diego Fuentes is on deck. He'll be the third batter in this inning. Runner at second. 1-1 pitch here on the way. Chopper hit towards second. Runner will advance to third on the play. And the second baseman makes the play.
Nice play there by the second baseman, Nick Murray, who was the DH in the afternoon and called into quick duty in the field as there was a quick pitching change in that game, so he ended up playing third base. So obviously a very multifaceted player that finds himself around a lot of the infield positions.
So runner on third with one out for Fuentes. Slices to the right field, base hit. Solid single off the bat of Diego Fuentes. And Fuentes gets an RBI and a single, and Tecumseh with a quick 1-0 lead.
And I don't think that Coach Wes Langlois could have probably drawn it up any better there, as you get two batters that jump on a first pitch fastball from the lefty fields. And that one results in a run as Hunter Wright makes his way across the plate, as you see there, and an early 1-0 lead for the Thunder in this game.
Coming up the DH, Deegan Noller. Pickoff attempt, did he get him? Yes. Danger in trying to lead off on a left-handed thrower.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I mean, that's probably chalked that up to a little bit of excitement here, playing in front of a big crowd, and he gets caught leaning there, as you see. Good throw to first base, good tag there from Benito Bonilla.
2 outs.
The runner retired.
Here's Noller. Pitches high, 1-0. 1-0's our score. We're at the bottom of 1. Late starting game. This one started about 45 minutes or so later than the scheduled start at 7. It started at court 8. Pitch is low. Make it 2-0. Lights are on. It's cloudy. Been cloudy most of this contest than the previous one.
Mm-hmm. Tell you one thing I did enjoy with this Dartmouth team this afternoon is watching young Chris DeCoste behind the plate. He does a great job with their pitching staff. The two guys that threw this afternoon certainly does a good job calling a game and keeping them engaged.
3-0 the count. And he walked them. So Noller gets a walk. And it's going to bring up the second baseman. Coleman Chiz? Is it Chiz?
Chiz, yep.
Yep.
So Coleman was a call-up last weekend for the national qualifier for the men's AAA Thunder team. And I'll tell you what, he didn't look out of place. He had a great weekend for them, both defensively and at the plate. And a big reason why they were playing into Monday morning at that tournament in the final 3 teams.
Pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count. The Chiz with Noller at first base. The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit into right field. Should be an easy play, and it is for Carter Higgins. And the side is retired, but not before a run is scored by Tecumseh. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the score as we go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 for Tecumseh. And now we're going to go look at the schedule and games.
So it's definitely been a great first day of action here at the tournament. As we see in our opening game here at Bert Lacasse Park, it was Carillion, Team Manitoba, defeating Sarnia by a score of 6-3. They followed that up with another win here versus the host team Tecumseh in a tight one, 5-4. We had this Windsor-Sarnia game, which we just watched, which, like you said, after a big lead there for Sarnia, they kind of coughed that one up 10-9 in the end. And we have a 1-0 lead here for the host Thunder as they take on this really good team from Dartmouth.
Also, folks were looking and watching the screen as you were talking. Upcoming games, there should be an interesting schedule tomorrow, that's for sure.
Absolutely, and like we said, after the first day, you kind of see where teams sit, and those 0-2 teams, which there will be 2 of them that go into play tomorrow, certainly going to be playing for their tournament lives there. We did have a couple of games that happened out at Woodsley that I streamed on our CABC YouTube channel. It was a narrow 3-2 win for the Windsor Selects as they defeated Team Nova Scotia number 2, Halifax, and followed up with the 2 Nova Scotia teams playing each other, and it was Halifax evening their record at 1-1 with an 11-6 win over Dartmouth in that one. So Dartmouth certainly in need of a win here tonight. So are the Thunder, as they both sit at 0-1.
Somebody's going to wind up 0-2.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to make it a little bit harder on that team to try and get into Saturday and Sunday games for sure.
It's going to bring up Carter Higgins, the right fielder. He'll be followed by Nick Murray and then Jake Trask. 1-0 are scored. Second inning now going underway. And the first pitch in tight 1-0. 1-0 the count to Higgins. Sliced foul, 1-1. One and one the count to Higgins. And Beal deals. It's a solid single over the shortstop. The near center field, a single off the bat of Higgins. Runner at first with nobody out.
And he had a good game this afternoon. He had a hit in that game as well, and gets things going here for the Renegades in the second inning. As you see, good hack there.
Yeah,
stays at that pitch, drives it right into left center field, and leadoff runner aboard.
Here's Nick Murray. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of 2. And the first pitch is outside, 1-0.
Murray had a good game this afternoon, too. Had a pair of singles, 2 big RBIs in that game versus Halifax in a losing cause, but certainly showing he can swing it well here so far.
A tall guy.
Yeah, a big dude.
And the 1-0 pitch is outside, make it 2-0. Two and 0 the count. Runner at first. Nobody out.
First base runner of the night, too, for Cam Beal, so we'll see how he adjusts to that, too, going out of the stretch now.
Ball is hit down the left field line. Foul. Just foul.
That was close. A couple of feet foul down left field.
Now, when you were pitching, did you like pitching to shorter guys or taller guys?
You know what? I mean,
or did it matter?
It's one of those things where for taller guys you want to work low, and I mean you want to work low regardless, but a little bit easier if you can paint the bottom part of the zone, keeps the ball on the ground for sure, and makes your life a little bit easier as a pitcher in those games too.
Again, runner at first, nobody out. Early in this one, curveball and a good one.
Good pitch, tied him up there with that one inside.
Pulled the string on that one, didn't he? 2-2, the count. Two pitch on the way is low, make it 3-2. So the count is full with the runner at first. Think he'll go?
Hard to say here. I mean, nobody out, right? But you want to try and stay out of the double play, but we'll see what happens. Higgins with a little bit of speed from watching this afternoon.
Here's the pitch. Wasn't going. Pitch is chopped foul. Count stays at 3-2.
A lot of coaches have different kind of standpoints on that, trying to keep out of the double play. It depends on the speed that you have at first base, too. But Coach Noah Trider down in the third base box, he did a pretty good job of leading his troops in the first game. Just came up a little bit short.
Here's the pitch. It's a ball low, and he walked him. So it's going to be first and second. It's going to bring up Jake Trask, the third baseman. Another tall guy.
They got some big boys in this team.
Jacob Trask.
First and second, nobody out. And with
first and second here, I would probably be expecting a bunt. We'll see what the Dartmouth team does. He's
wasn't showing bunt.
Not showing there, no.
Pitch was up high. It's 1-0.
See if Coach Noah Trider changes anything here.
1-0 the count. 2 runners aboard. Nobody out. And the pitch. Chopped up the middle. And the second baseman can't make the play. 1 run will score. Another one heading to third. Here is the throw, and he's going to be safe. And the game is tied on a solid hit up the middle.
You know what? That is a very, very good job of Trask there as he keeps the hands back, sees that one deep, as we're going to see here in the replay. Drives that one up the middle and just out of the reach of a diving Kalman Chiz and end to center field, and that is an RBI hit for Trask in a 1-1 game.
1-1 tie with runners now at first and third and nobody out.
Nathan Webb.
Let's bring up Nathan Webb, the left fielder. A lot of right-handed hitters we've seen so far.
Yes, they certainly do. Webb 1 for 4 in their game this afternoon with a single.
First pitch is a ball up high, 1-0. And the pitch. Called a strike corner. It's a strike.
It's a pretty good slider there, and I know that's not one you want called as a batter, but that's a pretty good pitch there by the pitcher right on the outside corner.
0-2 the count. Just got a piece of it, too. Otherwise, it would have been a strike 3.
And as a hitter, it's hard to understand, and sometimes at different levels of baseball that, if your pitcher's getting that pitch, you certainly want that pitch called, as that's going to work in your favor as well, too, when they're on the mound, and certainly Sean Fields is able to hit that spot as well so far.
And the pitch. Gets a piece of it again, but foul. Count stays at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch on the way inside. 1-2. Almost hit him.
It's close, but again, as a pitcher, you got to show that inside pitch. So
Absolutely.
You don't have pitchers jumping out looking for, or hitters, jumping out looking for stuff over the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. That was a good pitch.
That was
got
a
him
good
swinging.
pitch. And I think, Webb was looking for something there out over the plate, and that fastball runs inside. Good pitch there by Beals. He gets him to swing and miss at that one for a big first out here in the inning.
Reese McDonald will be the batter. Chris DeCoste is on deck. 1 out. First and third. Slap foul off the backstop right in front of us. Count is 0-1.
Didn't see McDonald this afternoon either, as he wasn't in the lineup. So first swings, I think, for him of the tournament this year.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Make it 0-2.
Another good pitch there from Cam Beal.
Yeah. Pulled the string on that one. The 0-2 pitch, way outside, make it 1-2. One and two the count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it. Beal plays it, flips it to the pitcher. Run will score. Now they got a run down here at third. And they get him. But nevertheless, a run does score.
And as happy as you are to get that run in, that's not good base running. I mean, you get a play where you come around the base. First baseman looks right at him right away. And that is a very heads-up play, that backdoor throw to second base. And then you see he gets caught in the rundown and going to get tagged out at second base.
So that is the score, 2-1 at the end of one. We'll be back in just a moment. So we enter the bottom of the second inning.
The first baseman, number 27, Gavin Lake.
Gavin Lake will lead things off. He'll be followed by Owen Finley and then Mateo Tedesco.
Finley, another one of the pickups here for the Thunder as he makes his way here with teammate Hunter Wright from the Northumberland Jacks.
Gavin Lake is the batter here.
The Renegades do a good job there. They get a pair of runs back for their pitcher here, Eric Fields. So it's up to him now to pound the strike zone and let them put their defense to work here.
Foul ball, count is 1-1.
A little bit of an exchange there from home plate umpire Mike Doucette and the pitcher as he goes for a walk as that one caught a piece of catcher Chris DeCoste. As you said, Bill, Gavin Lake hitting now. Owen Philly due up second. Mateo Tedesco, a shortstop, due up third this inning.
Interesting trio of batters.
Mm-hmm. See if they can get some runs back here for Cameron Beal.
2-1 pitches. Low, make it 3-1. 3-1 the count on Lake.
And that's a tough pitch. I mean, you know what? That's a pretty good spot. And
tempting.
As a pitcher and even as a hitter, you know, it's tempting to swing at, but that's one you certainly want down in the zone for sure.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Just missed. So Lake gets a walk, and it's going to bring up Owen Finley.
The big thing here as a pitcher now is you've put in two balls there. They've both been pretty close to the zone. You know, now it's up to you to make an adjustment there and try and get that pitch into the zone so you get someone swinging at it now instead of taking it.
Well, here's Owen Finley.
We get a look at the father-son coach duo there of Mark and Logan Raftis by the Nova Scotia flag on the bench.
Runner at first, nobody out. Finley, left-handed batter.
Put on quite the power display here on Wednesday night as he won the home run derby.
Oh, wow.
In walk-off fashion. His last swing, they were tied 4-4, him and Carter Arts of Sarnia. And he hit a tape measure shot to win it.
Finley played junior B hockey for the LaSalle Vipers, a defenseman. There's the pitch. Swung on and sent foul down the left side. And his father, of course, was an all-star winger for the Windsor Spitfires.
Oh, there you go.
Finley with 0-2 count on a runner at first. Pitch on the way. Off speed but high. 1-2.
He's having a little bit of, you have to get the feel down for that pitch. And, with the few that he's throwing here in this inning, all have kind of finished high. So, again, it's about adjustments, right? Making an adjustment, get on top of that pitch, pull it down, and get it into the strike zone.
And the 1-2 pitch to Finley. Foul ball. Thought it was foul.
Yep, just foul at first base. And, for Fields, you want to get that pitch now. You don't want to get it later in the game because at that point you're going to have players will start to sit on fastballs, and that's when it becomes a little bit of an issue, right?
1-2 the count to Finley with nobody out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, make it 2-2.
And that's pretty handy. You saw the reaction there from Fields. He thought he had that one in there, and
I thought it was a bit low.
Yeah, it was
from our vantage point.
No. Little low, and you get the adrenaline going. You want that pitch as a pitcher, but
quick throw to first. Got a nice move, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I call that a dangerous move.
Of course, with lefties, you can have those two moves. You have the high leg kick, throw to first, and you have the quick slide step as well. So
good point. Foul away. Count stays at 2. 2-2 the count to Finley. With Tedesco on deck.
Pretty lengthy battle here between these two. I'd say about 7 or 8 pitches here in this at bat. So Fields looking to sit him down, and
it's a battle.
It is. Finley looking to try and work his way on here.
2-2 pitch on the way. It's fouled down the left field line, but out of play.
You see the youngsters running after the foul ball there to bring it back. I know when I was younger and I did that, they usually had either a piece of candy or, and some games I did in Fredericton used to be 25 cents I used to get. So
how things have changed.
We'll have to see if it's in the budget talking to Jamie Kell.
That's funny. Strike 3 call, got him. Finley caught looking. That's a big strikeout.
Yeah, good pitch there from Fields. Finally found the bottom of the zone with one of those curveballs. Sits Finley down on strikes for the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Fields' first strikeout of the night, as you mentioned. Mateo Tedesco, the batter, the shortstop. Quick throw to first.
And the baseball certainly found Tedesco in the first inning on the defensive side of things, as he had all 3 putouts in that inning. So now he gets to step up here and take a few swings.
He's in the contest.
Yeah, absolutely. It didn't take long.
Here's the pitch. And he swings it hard, too. Between the 2 outfielders, all the way back to the wall in center field. He is going to go with a stand-up double. Throw comes home. He is going to be safe. And a run scores.
Great piece of hitting there from Mateo Tedesco as he takes that pitch and drives it to left center field. Bounces just under that 360 sign, so we get a good look at that.
He got a good
contact.
rip, didn't he?
Absolutely. Found a pitch he was looking for, hits it hard. We see that ball get down, short hops the wall. Good base running there from Gavin Lake as he scores all the way from first on a close play here at the plate. And we see that ball just gets over the catcher, Chris DeCoste.
I thought it would have taken a heck of a play to get him out at home, though.
Absolutely.
Because it bounced off the wall. And
yeah, and those relay plays are always tough, but good throw there from the shortstop in short left field, and just came up a little bit short.
Pitch catches the outside corner for a strike on Connor Smith. It's 0-1. 2-2 is our score. Still early in this one. You're in the bottom of 2. 0-1 pitch on the way, showing bunt, and he fouls it
back
over the backstop.
There.
Yeah.
And again, this is where you see kind of, different plays come in for different coaches and different teams here. And you get a runner on second base. There's one out. He's trying to lay down the bunt. Now, whether that's for a base hit or just to move the runner over, hard
one
to tell.
One of the two,
but
you would think.
One of the two for
exactly.
sure. But I'll certainly see what happens here now with a 1-1 count.
0-2 count.
Oh, 0-2, sorry.
Make it 1-2. Up high, 1-2 the count on Connor Smith.
And Fields having a little bit of a feel issue with that curveball. Still got to try and get on top of it and pull it down here.
And the 1-2 pitch on the way. It's swung on and hit. Shortstop is hovering under it, just outside the infield, and makes the play, and the side is retired. But not before a run is scored. 1 run, 1 hit.
I think that's only 2 outs for the
inning.
I'm
sorry. I apologize for that.
Good play there from Noah McIntosh as he camps under that pop-up. And that was a much better pitch from Fields there. You see him get on top of that slider, get it down in the zone. The batter just out in front a little bit, pops it up to the shortstop to get the second out of the inning.
Again, apologies on that one. Here's Hunter Wright. Had a single his first time up.
Stolen base came around to score as well.
Watch the comes, he scored 10 runs. That would be funny. Reverse hack. And the pitch. It's swung on but popped up right field, not deep. And he makes the play, and this time the inning is retired. That not before a run is scored. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and the score at the end of 2. We are tied at 2, and we'll be right back.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
We are back here at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso and Dan Eston getting set to start. Top of the 3rd inning, with the game tied at 2. You look at the crowd here.
Yeah, good crowds, and there was a great crowd for the first game out there at Woodsley today, obviously with the selects playing. Great crowd here tonight, and certainly great to see this event being supported very well.
Good.
Here on the first day of competition for sure. So. Top of the shop due up here for the Dartmouth Renegades in the 3rd inning, as it's going to be center fielder. 9-1-2 due up, as it's going to be Chris DeCosta. Then the top of the order for Adam Crocker and Noah McIntosh.
Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher Beal. Here's the first pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. As Dan mentioned, Cost, Crocker, and McIntosh are the 3 scheduled batters. Counts 1-1.
1 for 3 this afternoon against the Mets. Had a single. He also walked in that game.
And the pitch. Called a strike. It's a 1-2. 1-2 the count. 2 to Cost.
Might have the brightest batting gloves in the tournament that I've seen so far.
Way outside, make it 2-2. 2-2 the count. First batter here in the 3rd inning. 2-2 pitch on the way. It's way outside and high, make it 3-2. Beal's thrown a lot of pitches early in this contest.
He has. He did a good job in the first inning to get ahead in the batters. That second inning, Dartmouth guys working counts a little bit deeper, and same thing here as we start off this inning.
3-2 pitch, missed, and it's a walk. So DeCoste gets a walk. He's going to bring up Adam Crocker.
Good at bat there by the catcher, leading things off. Is very patient, sees some pitches. Gets the leadoff man aboard here for the Renegades in the top of the third.
Crocker grounded out to short his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Right-handed batter. Scoring off against the righty. Again, runner at first. Nobody out. Top of 3. If you've just joined us. First pitch is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Crocker.
Been an entertaining game so far. Dartmouth both their runs in the second inning. Tecumseh got one of the first, one in the second.
Showing bunt, throw to second. He is going to be out.
That's a great throw. A little bit of a late jump there, as I think they were expecting that bunt to get laid down. And DeCoste ends up getting thrown out at second there by quite a margin.
Great throw. Look at this on the replay.
We'll get a look here now. Yeah, a little bit of a late jump there. Beal pretty quick to the plate, and the throw there right on the money.
Not even close in terms of the call, that's for sure.
Good throw there from Hunter Wright.
So 1 out, nobody on. Curveball was up high. Count has gone to 3-0. 3-0 the count on Crocker.
And for me, looking at both of these pitchers so far, we're now into the third inning. It's going to be, for me, the team that's going to win here is the pitcher that can figure out that off-speed pitch and get that secondary pitch over the plate, and I think that's going to make a huge difference in what teams do as far as attacking pitches at the plate.
3-1 is now the count. Here's a 3-1 pitch. In tight, and he walked him.
That's tough. Pair of walks to start things off there. I mean, you get picked up by your catcher with throwing out the runner, trying to steal second there with the first batter, but certainly don't want to get into tendencies of getting free passes here and want to make them earn their way on.
He's had 3 walks so far now. It's the 3rd walk of the night. Noah McIntosh, the batter, popped up to short his first time up. So runner at first, 1 out, top of the 3rd. And the pitch, outside, 1-0. Beal at times early has had trouble finding the plate. See if he can shake out of that. Could certainly use a double play at this time.
Yeah, those are certainly good for pitchers. Getting 2 outs with 1 pitch.
Ball gets by the catcher. You can forget that idea.
Yeah.
So the runner advances to second on the pass ball.
That one's tough. I mean, that's the one that kind of short hops the plate, and Gavin Wright did everything he could there, try and keep that one front. Just goes over his shoulder, though.
And the pitch. Inside.
That's a pretty good pitch there. McIntosh able to hold his swing.
Count goes to 3-0. 3-0 the count. Runner at second. The 3-0. In for a strike, it's 3-1.
Good pitch there. You need to follow that up with a really good pitch here to a very good hitter with Noah McIntosh. Certainly don't want to put another runner on here with a walk, so going to want to find a pitcher who can get over the plate.
And the pitch. Chopped but fouled down the third base side. Count goes to 3-2.
As we see the ball stolen there by Owen Finley, as Noah Trider had it. Noah Trider had a beat on that one to make the play.
Somebody working out in the bullpen already. Foul ball. Count stays at 3-2.
Good job there by McIntosh to keep himself alive in this at bat. Number 12 is Jack Lewis, who's down in the Tecumseh bullpen, getting loose, right-hander for them.
3-2 pitch on the way. It's outside, and he walked him. And we're going to have a visit to the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's more than likely going to draw a visit here, as we have runners at first and second now with the one out.
4 walks so far in the game by Beal, unfortunately. Now at first and second with just one out.
Like you said, those walks, it kind of works twofold against the pitcher. Runners are getting on base, but like you said, at this level where the arm curve rules are in play, it's elevating that pitch count as well, right? So it's going to force the hand of the coach here and, you know, force them to do something earlier than they probably want to do if they want to use Beal or later in the tournament as well, too.
And we're really early in the contest, too.
Yes, we are. Only in the third inning, so some words of encouragement, I'm sure, there from the coach as he makes his way back to the bench.
Runners at first and second with one out.
First baseman number 13,
Benito Bonilla going to step in now for the
big first baseman
for the Renegades.
With runners at first and second, Bonilla. Here's the first pitch to him. Slices it foul down the third base side. Off his foot. Ouch.
Probably feeling that one for a second as he's going to go for a walk here. And again, for those that have not played a game.
Is he wearing a pad as well?
I believe he is, but, you know, sometimes that pad doesn't fully extend down on the toes, and if you get it in the right spot, even with that pad on, I'll tell you what, if you haven't played baseball before, as you see him kind of having a laugh there with Noah Trider, but
he felt that one.
Yeah, he definitely felt it for sure, and he's fine. He's just taking a second here to
reset and everything else.
Reset and get some wind back into him here and step back in.
Again, runners at first and second with one out. Cameron Beal trying to work himself out of a jam, especially with this game tied. Going to do a reset at the mound.
And I had a few people ask me about that this afternoon in broadcast too. You see the pitchers kind of do that circular motion with their hand. When they have runners on second base there, they just do that to kind of get a new set of signals, because if you get that view from behind the pitcher, you'll notice the catcher going through 2, 3, 4 signals in that sequence, just so the runner at second base doesn't know what's coming there.
0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Curveball and a good one.
Yeah.
Gets him swinging.
And that's the curveball that's going to make Cam Beal more successful in this game. Gets on top of that one, pushes it across the plate, gets the batter out in front, and a good change of speed on that pitch as well for the strikeout.
Going to bring up Carter Higgins.
And with the situation right now, first and second, that's a big strikeout to get the second out there as he goes to work here on Carter Higgins in this at-bat.
First pitch is outside, 1-0. 1-0 the count on Higgins. Trying to take himself out of a mini jam here is Cameron Beal.
Higgins already at the hit and a run scored in this game. 1 of 2 by the Renegades.
That was low, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count on Higgins. Two-0 pitch on the way. It was an off-speed pitch. It's popped up but out of play. Count goes to 2-1.
A little bit of rain here in the area this morning, Bill, but I'll tell you what, it turned out to be a beautiful day for baseball. It was warm, for sure.
Definitely warm, no question about it.
But fields have been fantastic, both crews at Woodsley as well as here.
Oh, that's good.
Done just a fantastic job at the field so far.
2-1 pitch is low, make it 3-1. So, runners at first and second, the count goes to 3-1. This is an important pitch.
It is. It is. I mean, obviously putting another runner on here, not ideal, so you want to come after Higgins here.
3-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, make it 3-2. Now it becomes interesting.
Absolutely. And a little bit of a bailout there by Higgins, that pitch low, and looked like he had himself amped up for a fastball. Saw it coming, just misses the zone a little bit low, and now you're going to have a full count when the runner's on the move.
Count is full. 2 outs, runners on the move. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way. Chopper hit the short, long throw to first, and he gets him. And the side is retired. Get out of a jam. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we come to the bottom of the third. We're still tied at 2. Look at this on the replay, Dan.
Yeah, great job here by the shortstop, Tedesco. Good, strong throw across the diamond. And, you know, for Cameron Beal, like we said, a little bit of control issues that inning, but Barris down there when he needs it the most, gets that ground ball and gets himself out of a bit of a jam there.
So we'll come back with more baseball right after this.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
So we're in the bottom of the third. Tinson Segan, the batter.
2-3-4 due up here for the Thunder this end. And Tennyson Seguin, as you see at the plate. Left fielder Diego Fuentes due up second. The DH Keegan Noller going to hit third this inning for the Thunder.
Pitch is low. 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch. Chopper hit towards second. Fielded cleanly, throw to first, and he gets him. So Higgins with the play.
Second ground out of the evening for Seguin. As we see here on the replay, gets a nice high hop there at second base as Nick Murray makes the play there. Throws it on to first. Retires the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third.
Going to bring up Diego Fuentes. Had a single his first time up, but slices that one foul off the screen. Count is 0-1.
Had a single and then promptly picked off on the first throw to first base to the next batter. Got caught leaning, trying to steal second. And I know that pitch misses down, but the good thing there is that's that curveball missing down for Fields there, and it's not staying up in the zone anymore. So making that adjustment, key here for him is, you know, baby steps to get that pitch back in the zone.
1-1. Now it goes to 2-1 as the pitch is up high and tight. 2-1 the count to Fuentes. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Good pitch there from Fields.
Real good pitch.
A little bit of tail on that one outside.
2-2 the count. And the pitch. It's low, make it 3-2.
And I know we already talked about DaCosta a little bit earlier in this game. The thing I like about him the most, and being a catcher as well as a pitcher when I was earlier in my career, is no one on base and still blocking the ball. And that, to me, these small things like that stick out, that tell you a lot about a player when they're doing those things with nobody on base as well.
Good point. Counts now 3-2. And the pitch. Belted right to the shortstop, but a line shot. Shortstops like that is right at him.
Yeah, good play there by Noah McIntosh. He's right there on that hard line drive. So we're going to get a look at here in our replay. Good piece there by Fuentes, but
right at somebody.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way baseball works sometimes. Hit it hard, right at someone, though.
Keegan Noller, the batter. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is low and outside, 1-0.
Noller played a couple of games as well, too, with the Senior Thunder at the National Qualifier. Again, one of those players that certainly didn't look out of place, swung it well in the couple of games that he did play, and found himself towards the top of the order in that lineup.
Pitch is inside, make it 2-0. 2-0 the count to Noller. The 2-0 pitch is a strike. It's 2-1.
It's a good pitch, right on the lower outside corner.
2-1 the count. Make it 3-1.
I'll tell you what, 2 outs here, a base open. You have Kalman Chiz on deck. Noller, a pretty dangerous hitter too, but you do have a base open here, so you don't have to give in.
Noller puts it foul. Count goes to 3-2, so the count is full on Noller.
Still the same idea here. Certainly don't have to give in on this pitch with the full count. You want to go after him with your best pitcher and try and get him.
And the pitch to Noller gets him swinging, and the side's retired.
Absolutely. That is a fantastic pitch. You saw the 4 fingers go down there by the catcher to Cost. So that's the changeup that comes in there, and that change of speed just enough to get Noller out in front and retire the side here in the third.
No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score at the end of 3, we're tied at 2. We'll be back with more.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor-Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Back here at Lacoste Park. Set to start the top of the 4th inning. Nick Murray will lead things off for Team Dartmouth. He'll be followed by Jake Trask and then Nathan Webb. Those are the first 3 scheduled batters. Murray walked and scored a run his first time up.
And I didn't hear the last inning what Cam Beal's pitch count is up to, but I'm certainly thinking it must be somewhere north of about 65 pitches or so.
Getting up there.
So certainly something to keep an eye on as we head into the 4th inning as well.
Ball's in tight, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Nick Murray. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, make it 1-1. Good pitch.
You know, and certainly in a game here, like we said beforehand, we have 2 teams at 0-1. Certainly this game playing out like a game so far with 2 teams at 0-1. You know, both playing desperate right now, trying to get that first win of the weekend. And, you know, we'll see which team is able to come out on top here in the end.
Pitch called the ball, it's 2-1. Then the 2-1 pitch on the way. Another swing and a miss, make it 2-2.
Beal kind of tempting him with those fastballs a little bit. You know, one that's a little bit up in the zone. You know, Beal throwing just hard enough that Murray not able to catch up to that one.
And he gets them on a good pitch there inside.
That was nasty. After those 2 fastballs in the outside corner there, Beal throws that pitch, has a tail on the inside there, and certainly ties him right up with that one.
So 1 up and 1 down on the strikeout by Beal. Beal has walked 4 batters, but he has struck out 3. As we're here in the 4th inning. And here's Jake Trask, who had a single and an RBI his first time up. Slices it foul off the screen. Right side, 0-1.
I had the chance to come here in 24 when the men's Thunder team hosted the Nationals. That's when they first had all these renovations done to the park, and it certainly is a beautiful spot to watch a baseball game now with the work they've done here, and having a peek around the park with the bullpens as well as the fencing, and then even downstairs looking at the change room with the
quite impressive,
offices.
isn't it?
It's very impressive.
First class.
Absolutely.
Pitches in tight. 2-1 the count.
And again, you see the reaction from the batter there, and that's a good job by Cam Beal of using both sides of the plate there. You have the pitch outside, comes back with that fastball inside, catches him off balance there.
Yeah, show some variety. There's a good rip off the screen. 2-2 the count. My view, obviously, is this is the nicest park in Essex County.
That's certainly a fun one to play at. I know I enjoyed playing here in my time when we come down here for the provincial national qualifiers.
Ball was hit hard, but slap foul down the right side. Count is 2-2. 2-2 the count on Trask with 1 out. 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3, Cole caught him looking. That is 3 strikeouts in his last 4 batters.
Yeah, certainly a good job there by Cam Beal again, utilizing changes in speeds, both sides of the plate there, and able to catch Trask looking there as we get a look at the release on this pitch.
4th strikeout of the night by Beal.
Good job staying upright there, battles right through, hard drive to the plate, gets the strikeout looking.
So Webb, the 3rd batter in this inning with 2 outs. He struck out his first time up. Here's the first delivery from Beal, slapped into right field. Is it going to drop? No, the second baseman's going to make a nice play. Good play by the second baseman. Chiz.
Yeah, Calman Chiz. Nice range there as he goes back into short right field. Probably going to be a tough play there for the outfielder. And I think he's the only one that can get to that ball. He makes the play. Side retired here for the Dartmouth Renegades.
No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score as we go to the bottom of 4. We are tied at 2. We'll be right back.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
We are back at the ballpark, just getting set to start.
That's what I told the refill, and we're like, actually, no.
The bottom of the 4th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Tecumseh Thunder, the second baseman, number 18, Calman Chiz.
So Calman Chiz will lead things off. He'll be followed by Gavin Lake and then Owen Finley. Here in the 4th inning. Game moving along. Fairly decent pace.
Yeah, not bad. 2 runs on 2 hits so far for the Dartmouth Renegades. And 2 runs on 3 hits for the Tecumseh Thunder. So offense kind of at a premium here. All those runs being scored early in this one. A few zeros going up on the board now.
And the count is 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. It's the low strike call.
A little bit of a check swing there from Chiz. I think he wanted to check down to first, but plate umpire says yes on the check swing, so.
Yeah, I don't think he liked the pitch.
No.
0-2 the count and the pitch in tight. We get 1 and 2.
Again, inside and outside, right? Good waist pitch there. Gets that one inside, shows him a different look. Sets up that outside corner now.
And the pitch. Hit deep to third. Long throw to first, but it's wild. And he'll be safe at first base. Made a good fielding play, but a bad throwing play.
And those plays are tough. The third baseman making away, I guess they're going to their right there, picks that ball up, throwing on the run. And just kind of sails a little bit high there on Benitez. We're going to get a look here in the replay right now. Good piece by Chiz. Great play by the third baseman, though. You see the clean pickup, the throw, and that one just sails on a little bit. Yeah, just get that little bit of a low throw there. And that one kind of, we call it a rise ball in softball, but a little bit of rise on that one and just gets it over the head of Benitez at first.
Gavin Lake with a runner at first, the batter.
That one gets charged as an error to the third baseman.
There's a pitch, chop foul. Just got a piece of it, counts 0-1.
So we'll see if the Thunder can take advantage now. A little bit of a throwing error there to get a runner on. See what they can do now to try and move this runner around the bases here with Gavin Lake up now. Walked in his first at bat, came around to score.
Tougher to steal on a left-hander too.
It is, and he's done a pretty good job limiting the running game for them. As
he throws over to first base.
Yep.
And he has a good move too.
Yeah, he does. Like we said, he's varying that move, right? You have that high leg kick with the throw over, and then he's also shown them a slide step, which is a little bit quicker to get the ball to first. A little bit of a different look there as well. So.
The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit into center field, but it's not deep. And the center fielder makes the easy play.
Adam Crocker barely had to move there, takes a step to his left, camps under that one and makes the catch. So we're going to get a look here in the replay. A couple of steps to his left, camps under that one, makes the catch. First out here in the fourth inning. Yeah, fairly easy there, not too much to it.
You bring up Owen Finley with a runner at first base and 1 out. Left-hander against the left-hander. Here comes the pitch. Got a good rip. It goes foul. Count is 0-1. 0-1 the count to Finley. We are tied at 2 here in the fourth inning. Bottom of 4. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes to second.
Ooh. Good job by the runner there.
Yeah, stolen base.
You don't see the throw there, but what you don't see, and I don't know if we'll see it in the replay here or not, the delayed steal there by Kalman Chiz, where he kind of takes a hop, and then when that ball's just about to get to home plate, he takes off to second.
It was a smart run.
Yeah, it keeps the infielders that they're not able to see that coming.
0-2 the count. Runner at second, man in scoring position. The pitch to Finley. Belted up the middle. It's a base hit. Will the runner score? Let's see. He is not going to score. Finley stays at first, and it's now first and third.
That ball hit pretty hard into center field.
Sharply hit.
Yeah, so you know what? At this point now, when you only have 1 out in the inning, you don't want to take any chances here getting a player thrown out at the plate. As you see, that ball gets to Adam Crocker in a hurry. He picks it up. Good strong throw into the cutoff man, Bonilla, at the mound. And the Thunder with something going here now as they have runners on the corners and only 1 out.
Here's Mateo Tedesco. Double and an RBI his first time up. We have runners at first and third with 1 out. And the Thunder is threatening. Pitch is low and away, 0-0. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Had a good rip.
Yeah, that's a big hack there, right on that pitch. Saw it well, but just underneath it a little bit there.
1-1 the count to Tedesco. Runners at first and third. The Cubs are looking to get themselves ahead in this game.
See Kalman Chiz getting way down the line there, so Field steps off, has a peek over, and
that makes me chuckle.
Yeah.
And the pitch. It's low, 2-1.
Good job there by DeCoste to keep that one in front, keep Chiz at third there. He is, or would be, the potential go-ahead run right now in a 2-2 game.
And the 2-1 pitch to Tedesco. Up in the air, but it's in shallow right field. Right fielder, here comes the throw home, and he is going to be safe. And the Thunder score.
Tedesco, that one kind of tied him up a little bit. He gets it on the hands, as we're going to see here on the replay. Ties him up a bit. Short pop fly to right field. The right fielder camps underneath that one with.
Nevertheless, it's a 2-1 lead.
A good throw to the plate, just gets caught up in the turf a little bit, and Calvin Chiz comes across with the third run of the game.
He's got good speed.
Yeah, he does. Very quick, very quick. So 3-2 now for the Thunder.
With a runner at first.
Second RBI of the game for Mateo Tedesco to go along with that double, the sac fly that brings in another one.
Pitches outside, 2-0. 2-0 the count to Connor Smith.
Popped out to shortstop Noah McIntosh back in the second. So we get a good look at all of our friendly geese flying over the field.
3-0 the count.
The Cobra chickens, they call them. There they are.
Here comes the pitch. In for a strike, it's 3-1. 3-1 the count to Smith. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, make it 3-2.
That was nasty. That fastball had a little bit of tail back on the inside corner there, and the bottom just dropped right out of it. Looked like he might have taken a little bit off it, but full count now.
And the 3-2 pitch, swung on, hit hard to first. First baseman does make the play, however, and the side is retired. Barillo who made the play. 1 run, 1 hit, and an error. So the score now is 3-2 in favor of the Tecumseh Thunder, as we're going to get set to start the top of the 5th inning. We're going down to Alexa Magnon with her interview. Alexa, it's up to you.
Coach, can you tell us, I know you had a loss earlier today. How tough is it to come back from that?
It's a tough one, but you know, these boys they're pretty tough, man. I call them dogs in there, so they're good at bouncing back, and we go to nationals pretty much every year, so we're used to taking a loss and getting back at it.
And this has been a really tight game. So what is the focus of your team going to be going into the rest of the match to get the win?
Just keep making their pitcher work, keep getting base runners, and then capitalizing on the opportunities they give us.
Thank you so much. Good luck with the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa. Good job down low there. As we get set to start the top of the 5th inning. Cameron Beal still on the mound.
Yeah, we said last inning, you know, we finally got a pitch count there, 71 pitches for him. And then Fields currently sitting at 65, so right around where we thought as we were through 4 innings. And still a lot of pitches, but, you know, we'll have to see where we end up here.
Exactly, in the top of the 5th inning now.
Top of the 5th, exactly.
Leading off the top of the 5th for Nova Scotia, designated hitter number 5, Reese McDonald.
So Reese McDonald will lead things off, the DH.
Eight, 9-1 due up here for the Renegades. Reese McDonald, the DH. The catcher, Chris DeCoste, due up second. Then it's back to the top of the order for center fielder Adam Crocker this inning.
Mm-hmm. It's a big inning here.
It
We're
is.
in the 5th. Beal's first pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, we just listened to Coach Noah Trider talk about, you know, being a team that's been here before at this tournament, having the experience to be able to know what to do. Just give up a run there to Tecumseh to lose the lead. Now you have to battle and try and get that run back here.
0-2 on the swing and miss. So 0-2 count, Beal ahead of the batter. The 0-2 pitch on the way, curveball, but it's swung out foul. Count stays at 0-2.
That was a tough pitch up in the zone, but kind of tied him up in the hands a little bit. But good job there by McDonald to be able to foul that one off and stay alive here.
Here's the pitch. Off speed and a good one too, and he gets him looking. Great off-speed pitch.
Yeah, you see Cameron Beal pumped up after that one for sure. That looks like it's going to draw a trip to the mound here from the coaches, and I think that might be it for him looking at pitch count, as that would put him at 75 pitches. I believe it does give him a couple of days rest. Yep.
So we're going to get a new pitcher, and it's a right-hander. So a good evening for Cameron Beal. A real good evening.
Absolutely. Gets 4 1/3 in there. Gives up the 2 runs, 2 hits. The 1 error by his team. So he'll make his way out as he gets some congratulations there from teammates and coaches. As we see here on the replay, Cam's last strikeout of the night. Another good pitch there, and you see the excitement there as he knows he empties the tank out there on that last batter as he knows he's at his pitch count.
And the new pitcher is, as we're trying to identify him,
I believe it is number 12 that's in there, so it'll be Jack Lewis. That's who was down in the pen before. So there's Cameron's night for him. 4 2/3, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts for the young right-hander as he will exit this one in line for the win right now. We'll see if teammate Jack Lewis can hold that lead for him now.
So Jack Lewis is the new pitcher.
First batter to face him is going to be catcher Chris DeCoste, who makes his way in.
Catcher number 3, Chris DeCoste.
So Chris DeCoste is the batter. As mentioned, the catcher, left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And the first pitch is outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count to DeCoste. 0-2 the count. So he's ahead of the batter.
No record for Lewis this year, 0-0. He has a save in 8 1/3 innings of work. 10 hits, 9 runs, 7 of those earned. His 9 walks and 7 strikeouts, currently with a 5.25 ERA on the year.
Pitch is low, counts 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Nice spear there.
Nice athletic play there
by
Lewis.
That's for the pitcher, Lewis. Wow. You're right. Nice play.
You know, you face that first batter coming into a game, you want to get the jitters out, and you get a little chopper back to the mound where you have to take a couple of steps back. Big leap there, able to make the play, composes himself, makes the good throw to first. As we're going to get a look at here in the replay, a little chopper off the mound, or off the plate, sorry. Nice play there as he gathers that one in. Good throw to first, and there's 2 outs.
Pitch in for a strike. Who's batting now? I lost track.
Adam Crocker. We're back to the top of the order now. Crocker 0 for 1 of the night, grounded out to shortstop. He walked in his last at bat.
2 outs, and the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-2. Jack Lewis is throwing the ball well so far.
Yes, he is.
Now
Pound the zone. You come in as a reliever, you want to pound the zone. Pound the zone, make the batter swing. So that one kind of gets away from the catcher there for a ball, but certainly so far, get it around the zone, get them swinging the bat, and that's when these other secondary pitches become more effective.
The other guy's a good-sized guy.
Yeah. And a big dude on the mound, too.
And the 1-2 pitch on the way, just getting a piece of it, was Crocker.
Again, we talked about bouncing back from the Dartmouth side. We also look at it from the Tecumseh side, that as a pitcher, you want to go out there and you want to shut them down that next inning. Your team just got you the lead.
Catcher couldn't get the ball. The runner's going to go to first base on the strikeout.
Yeah, the swing and the miss there. The ball gets away from the catcher. So they're going to advance and they'll reach. So it does go down as a strikeout, but they'll reach. They'll reach on the error there.
Warm up on the Dartmouth side are throwing in the bullpen.
Number 17 throwing there, Derek Appa.
Fly ball into the first baseman there, and he puts it away. And the side is retired. Look at this on the replay.
Yep, we got the pop up there to first base. Tecumseh first baseman goes back a few steps. Gavin Lake camps under that one, just in fair ball territory, makes the catch. And Jack Lewis does his job coming in relief as they're able to get through the inning.
Did a great job.
Holds the lead 3-2.
We are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso, Dan Esty, and the best of the gang here. Hunter Wright will lead things off here in the fifth inning, bottom of the fifth. And with Tecumseh leading 3-2.
Left-hander Eric Fieldstor is still on here into his fifth inning of work.
First pitch is in for a strike, 1-1 the count.
Certainly the young left-hander has made some big adjustments with that off-speed pitch, getting it in there more frequently now. He's able to drop that curveball in, making his fastball a little more effective.
Pitch is up high on Hunter Wright. The count goes to 1-1.
Wright 1 for 2 on the night. Singled in the first, scored, had a stolen base, flew out to the right fielder. Higgins in the
Swing
second.
and a miss, 1-2. Segan and Fuentes are the other two scheduled batters here to start the fifth inning.
Another good off-speed pitch there, fouled off into the screen.
We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. Count stays at 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he gets him.
Great pitch there. Fastball down and in to Hunter Wright. And again, after that kind of plethora of curveballs he gave there, that pitch, good location, good speed. Gets a fist bump there from his third baseman.
He's going to bring up Tennyson Segan, a left-handed batter. He's gone out twice to the second baseman so far tonight. So he's 0 for 2. It'll be the lefty against the lefty. Bottom of the fifth. Tecumseh with a 3-2 lead over Dartmouth, and this is a close one. Pitch was in tight.
As you said, as you
1-0.
expect, two teams looking for a win. Both teams playing pretty desperate right now, and not kind of panic time yet for Dartmouth, but certainly two at-bats left here in this game. They got to start to try and put something together here soon to try and get that tying run across.
2-0 the count on Segan. And the pitch. Called strike, make it 2-1. 2-1 to Segan. Two one pitch on the way. Curveball low, make it 3-1.
That was close.
It
Close
was.
again. A little bit up in the zone, so it's close, but
The pitch count is 74.
so it's just announced here at the park. The pitch count for Fields right now, it's 74 pitches, so one away from that 75, I think, which is 2 days rest.
And it's outside, and he walked him. So Segan gets a walk. It'll bring up Fuentes, followed by Noller. And we're going to get a pitching change, I believe.
Yeah, we see the walk to the mound here by Coach Noah Trider. And again, that 75 pitch count, I believe, gets you 2 days rest. So he's going to take the ball from Fields. Is the lefty going to make his way out? Good job by him there tonight. Some control issues at first. Certainly calmed down a little bit in the later innings he was working. Gets a nice round of applause here from the crowd. And we'll get some congratulations here from his teammates.
So Tecumseh with a 3-2 lead here in the fifth inning. And getting some warm-up tosses will be the new pitcher.
So it's number 17, right-hander Derek Appa. That makes his way into this game. So we get a good look at him from behind the mound. Great camera work this game, by the way, by the team. It's been great.
Now pitching for
Apple.
Scotia, number 17.
Oh, so we see a big smile there from Benito Bonilla. His birthday today, we're told. So Benito, happy birthday, brother.
Just finishing up the warm-up tosses. Tall pitcher. Big, tall right-hander. With a 3-2 ball game here in the fifth inning.
So Appa, one of the pickups here for this Dartmouth club. And Bill, as I was telling you between innings, the fun fact, and it's always, you never know who you're going to run into when you come to the ballpark. Derek's dad, Phil Appa, was a teammate of mine when I played at the University of New Brunswick all the way back in the early 2000s. So great to chat with Phil, to see him here, and
Wow.
great
Good
to
stuff.
see his son out
Oh,
in the mound
yeah,
here.
absolutely.
I know he did spend a little bit of time with Sylvan Lake this year in the WCBL, and
Oh,
now
okay.
he's here pitching for Dartmouth here at the National Championships.
Yes. Nice to touch base with somebody you played with back
Absolutely.
a number of years ago.
I haven't seen Phil in a long, long time. It was great to run into him here tonight.
What position did he play?
Phil was, oddly enough, a pitcher.
Oh, okay.
So looks like Derek picking it up from Dad here, and he's going to take over in this one now here on the mound.
Pitch is low, 1-0, his first pitch. 1-0 the count to Fuentes. A single and a line up to short. So he's 1 for 2. And the pitch. Slapped it hard, but foul on the far side. Right side of the park. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 the count. Napa. Pitch is low, make it 2-1. Two and one the count to Diego Fuentes. And the pitch, there goes the runner. The throw to second, he is going to be safe. So a stolen base.
That one's pretty close. Good throw there by the catcher, DeCoste.
For Sagan. Runner at second with a 2-2 count. 1 out, bottom of 5. Tecumseh would like to add to their 1-run lead. And they have a runner now in scoring position. Pitch is hit into left field. Actually shallow, very shallow, right at the top of the infield. It didn't carry. The baseman makes the play.
That's a good pitch there from Apple. We'll get a look at the play at second base here. Looked like the throw was going to be bang bang, but it ends up popping out of the glove of Murray. And the base runner, Sagan, safe.
Keegan Noller will be the batter. He has walked and struck out in this game. 0 for 1. 3-2's our score, 2 out, bottom of 5. We've been told that we can't see it from our location per se, at least I can't tell. It is raining slightly in the ballpark.
And I know they said around this point there was supposed to be some rain that was supposed to come into the area tonight, so hopefully nothing that's too bad here. But after the heat today, I'm sure the field can take a little bit of
absorb
a little bit of water here.
Absorption here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up high, make it 1-2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs, runner on second base.
Noller up in a big situation here. Already had a run and currently one in scoring position here. Give him a little bit of insurance.
There goes the runner. Here's the throw to third, way wild, and that's going to bring a run in. Now we get interference. They're going to count, actually, the run scores. What are they doing here? Or is it being called because of rain, or what's going on?
No, I think we're just waiting to see what happened here. Coaches are agreeing. I think there was at the plate. I think the pitch was called a strike.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for confirmation here, though, as it was a 1-2 count on the batter.
Didn't realize that. So we apologize for that. Must have been a call. I don't think he swung.
Yeah, I think it was a called strike 3, so you saw the umpire kind of give the 3 fingers there, so I think that was a called strike 3. And Noller down on strikes to end the inning.
So we go to the top of the 6th. There's the play at third.
And, of course, Bill, you are correct there. Because he turns the corner and goes, you see the umpire pointing at that play, so that it is going to be interference. But what we don't see at the plate there
was
is
the
that
prior
pitch,
play.
Yeah, that pitch called a strike, which ends the inning. And the interference and the stolen base don't count.
So we get set to start the top of the 6th inning.
And there it is right there. You see called strike 3 by the plate umpire.
Yeah, we all missed that one.
Yep. Too much happening at once, right? You got the stolen base happening, you get the pitch to the plate happening.
Yeah, it was bang, bang. And so we apologize for that, but we got it right at the end. So 3-2's our score. We are here in the 6th inning. As mentioned, we're getting a light rainfall. I can't see it from my location, but
yeah, it's tough to see because we have the screen we're looking for here, plus the netting behind the dish as well, too. So
I'm trying to look in the lights, and that's not helping me either.
We'll just trust the guys behind us know what they're doing,
exactly.
I guess.
Leading off the top of the 6th for Nova Scotia, the first baseman, number 13, Benito.
So Benito will be the batter here in the 6th inning.
Yeah, as we were told last inning, the birthday boy. So again, happy birthday to Benito, celebrating today here at the Nationals.
Well, with his team trailing by a run, give his team a birthday gift. Let's see.
That would be nice.
Here's the pitch. Didn't get much on it. Second baseman is calling for it, but the right fielder is going to take it anyways. So this mine. So Segan makes the play, 1 up and 1 down.
And I think you'll see here on this pitch the reaction totally warranted as he kind of throws his bat down, disgusting. I think that's a pitch you probably could have done a lot more with there. Kind of middle fastball that he kind of gets tied up on in the swing and pops that one up for the first out of the inning.
Carter Higgins, 1 for 2, and the single his first time up at the plate. Curved ball is flown into the outfield. Center fielder makes the call on it and makes the play.
And as a reliever, when you come into the game, those 1 and 2 pitch at bats where you're getting outs,
well, they're a dream come true.
Those are the ones that you want. And you see here,
saves the arm.
Absolutely, saves the arm at this level, saves the pitch count, keeps you in the game longer. So, and it keeps your defense in the game. That's the most important part. It engages them in the game as they're making plays for you.
First pitch, swing, and it got a piece of it. Nick Murray, the batter, 2 up and 2 down so far in this inning. After the fly out to center field, here in the 6th inning.
Murray a walk and a run back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th.
And sends it deep into left field. Cut off by the left fielder. Here's a throw to.
Close.
No, he's going to be safe. Looked close for a second. And Murray gets a double.
Good job by the Tecumseh outfielder. Good piece of hitting here first by Murray. He drives one in the gap, but you're going to see the left fielder here does a great job of cutting that off. Diego Fuentes, good strong throw into second base, and like we said, just beats the play in as Kalman Shiz able to knock that one down with his body, but that's a 2-out double.
And it's going to bring up Jake Trask, who is 1 for 2, single and a strikeout. Runner at second. 2 out. Here in the 6th inning, top of 6.
The only RBI of the game so far for Dartmouth, and certainly they're looking for him to
deliver again.
Try and deliver here again, absolutely.
Nice pitch, inside corner for a strike. Good pitch by Appa.
Yep, runs inside there, good tail on that fastball. Probably sitting around high 80s right now with that pitch.
Here's the 0-1.
That's Lewis that's on the mound right now, but certainly throwing hard as well as we see that one find the zone as well too for strike 2.
Jack Lewis with an 0-2 count. Head in the game here. Let's see what he does here on his 3rd pitch to the batter. Runner goes back to second.
For Trask, he has to battle here. Battle here and make Lewis throw some pitches. Try and drag out this at bat and then find something he can drive here.
And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Look out, it's almost like a wild pitch. In fact, it was. That really got away from the pitcher, didn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, if there is rain falling, like you said, Bill.
That could be the distraction.
Yeah, that could be. It could be that. It could be the ball's getting moist a little bit in your hands too, and you notice pitchers really try and kind of corral that ball in their gloves so it stays out of the rain.
So now the count's 1-2, but the runner's on third. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Driven into right field. It's going to be caught by the right fielder. And the side is retired.
Great play there by Tennyson Seguin. As you see the pitch from Lewis. It's driven to right field. Looked like it might be trouble at first, but a little bit of tail on that ball. Good route from the right fielder. As Seguin makes the catch, and Lewis gets out of the jam.
No runs and 1 hit. And it's now 3-2 as we come to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th. Coming up.
Lewis having a little bit of a chat there with his coach. I like his haircut.
Chislake and Finley will be the batters here in the 6th inning for Team Tecumseh.
Derek Appa back out to the mound for his 2nd inning of work here for the Renegades in relief of the starting pitcher, Eric Fields. Fields had a pretty good game. Like we said, worked through some control stuff early. He'll leave currently on the hook for the loss, but certainly going to look for his teammates to try and pick him up here, and gives up 3 runs to the Thunder. 4 hits over his time on the mound. So we get a couple look at kind of some of the game changers here presented by We Digital. Only 3 hits allowed by Tecumseh pitching so far. Cameron Beal, as we talked about earlier, 5 strikeouts. And Tedesco, the big stick so far for the Tecumseh club.
And a solid defensive game, too.
Absolutely. So he's picked up a couple of RBIs and a number of great plays in the field as well.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
And Tedesco would be due up 4th this inning, so Thunder looking to try and get a couple of guys on here in front of him.
0-2 with the count to Ches. Almond Ches 0 for 2 on the night.
And Appa certainly comes as advertised. He's throwing hard.
It definitely is. Fastball is right in front of us, but above us. 0-2 the count. As mentioned, Lake and Finley, the other batters expected up here in this inning. Did he go?
Ooh, they're going to check. He said nope.
Nope. It was close.
It was close. Almost went there. And being the bottom of the 6th inning here, Derek Appa has one job. Get them back on the sticks. Right? Well, you have a Tecumseh team that's going to be looking for some insurance runs here. Up 1 right now, and currently going to try and stretch that lead out.
Chopper hit towards 3rd. He's not going to get a play away.
That's a tough play, and that's a good pitch by Appa. Good hustle down the line there by Chiz.
And a tough hit to grab.
Absolutely. He's able to beat that out. That will go down as an infield single, a little chopper.
You are correct, sir. So a runner on first with nobody out here in the 6th inning. Tecumseh trying to pad their lead. I think we're getting a pinch runner.
I think so.
Number 1.
Pinch runner number 3, Finn Russett.
There we go. Finn Russett into the game to pinch run, for Calman Chiz at first. So Chiz's night over. He finishes with a hit in 3 trips.
Gavin Lake, the batter. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of 6. Throw over to first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Lake. Good news that we've just got. The rain has apparently, as we speak, has stopped. So that's good news.
That's good news, absolutely.
Ground ball deep to 3rd. Throw the 2nd for 1. Back to 1st. And he gets him. Close at 1st. 5-4-3 double play. Take a look at this again.
As a pitcher, you have that single, that you give up a little chopper in the infield, and
what's your call?
Defense comes back and picks him up here, and we'll get a good look at this. And that is pretty much about as bang as you can get at first, but I think he does get him by just a hair. And when I say a hair, it's a hair.
It's a hair. 1-0 the count to Owen Finley. He's 1 for 2 this evening. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of 6. Here's the pitch. Hit high up in the air, but shallow to center field. And that will retire the side.
So great play there by Adam Crocker as he makes the catch to retire the side there for the Tecumseh Thunder in the 6th. As we're going to put together a little bit of a package here, I think, as we look at some plays from throughout this game.
The montage.
And it certainly has been an entertaining game to this point. A 3-2 game right now as we come to the top of the 7th, and certainly for the Dartmouth Renegades, they're playing for a win here right now. You know,
no doubt.
You go down 2 losses in the first day.
Oh yeah,
you know that pretty much puts you against the wall that you need 2 wins the next day to have a shot, you know, getting to the playoffs. So, kind of go time here for the Renegades right now, as we heard from Coach Noah Trider earlier. You know, as he referred to it, he has a bunch of dogs on the team, and we're going to see what they can do here in the 7th and see if they can tie this game up or take the lead.
Just getting ready to start the top of the 7th inning.
That's the length of the game so far, about an hour 35.
So we get set to start the top of the 7th inning. With Dartmouth trailing by a run.
It's going to be the bottom third of the order due up here. Nathan Webb to lead things off. Reese McDonald, the DH, due up second. Catcher Chris DeCoste due up third.
Lewis still pitching?
Lewis is still on the mound. So this will be his 3rd inning of work, as he came in a couple innings ago for starter Cam Beal, who is still in line for the win right now. So being that this is the 3rd inning, Lewis possibly in line for the save here.
Nathan Webb, 1 strike.
Webb 0 for 2, strikeout in the 2nd, pop out to the 2nd baseman in the 4th.
The 0-1 pitch swung on, fouled off. It's 0-2. So 0-2 the count. Lewis has pitched well in relief. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did he hit him?
Nope, just missed.
Really inside.
Lucky, got lucky there.
Yeah. At first I thought he hit him.
Yeah, you go up to 0-2 on a batter like that, and
yeah, that'd be crushing.
Yeah.
So the count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball is outside. 2-2.
Wow. Handy. Handy.
That was a close pitch.
That was very close.
Counts 2-2. The pitch up high, make it 3-2.
And I know when I got to the park, I noticed, and they are very beautiful, the LED screens that are put in down behind the backstop. And there was a couple of close plays where replays were coming up. You could hear the reactions from the crowds and the groans, and certainly a nice touch.
The 3-2 pitch off a leg, it's foul. Count remains 3-2. Three and 2.
Getting a hello there from Benito Benela, as he's just found the camera in the dugout, I think.
And the 3-2 pitch. Up the middle, shortstop's going to grab it. Long throw to first, and he gets him. Good play.
Nice play there by Tedesco. He's had a strong defensive game for the Thunder at shortstop, as we're going to get another look at that play now. Little chopper up the middle. He takes it on the big hop, sets his feet. Good strong throw to Owen Finley, who's over at first. He makes the play there for the first out.
Number 25 is stepping up to the plate. Waiting for the announcement on the name. They've changed the numbers on the sheet so that we don't have the name. Pitch is called a strike, the left-handed batter.
So I believe this is Doucette, who was supposed to start the game. and he ended up getting scratched early, so he is stepping up for a pinch hit appearance here. So Doucette probably listed on there as number 92, which is what he was wearing for his jersey before, but I believe his gold one is a different number. He told me out there. So
Doucette's the batter?
Yep, Mitch Doucette is the batter.
And the count is 0-2 with one out. The 0-2 pitch on the way outside, make it 1-2.
So as we talked about earlier in the game, Doucette, his dad, Darren, played a few years of pro ball, had a great career with the senior dry in Dartmouth, and brother Ty just got called up to high A with the Cincinnati Reds organization.
He's going to get a first base play here.
Yeah. Second batter we've seen this game, the swing and the miss.
And get to first base.
He gets to first on the strikeout. So again, that will go down as a K with an error.
Batter number 3, Chris DeCoste.
Going to bring up Chris DeCoste. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, 1 on, top of 7.
1 for 2 for DeCoste. A walk in the third, grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th. And if you take a look at his uniform, he's a baseball player.
It's not clean.
No.
Pitch called a strike, it's 0-2.
He's been working hard all day. He's worked both games behind the plate for the Renegades today. And like I said, has certainly done a good job handling their pitching staff.
Pitch was outside, it's 1-2.
Good try there by the catcher, but pulled that one in a little too much. That one was a little bit up in the zone. Hunter Wright tries to pull that one back in.
1-2 the count. Here's the pitch by Lewis. Chop foul, count remains 1-2.
Get a look at Mitch Doucette there on first, having a chat with Owen Finley, who's made his way across the diamond. He started the game at third. He's over at first now. I believe Tedesco at third, as they did have a
off-speed pitch there. Catches the batter looking, strike 3 call.
Nice pitch there. Slider that drops down in the zone this time. And Lewis able to pick up the big strikeout, his second of the inning, even though one of them is standing on base right now.
Adam Crocker.
Going to bring up Adam Crocker with 2 outs. Team Dartmouth is down to their last out. Got quite the conference going on at the mound.
Yeah, so we have a pitching coach visit here for Tecumseh, as well as a pinch runner that's in at the game at first, and we'll try and pick up his number here in a second.
Can't tell from here.
Pinch runner number 29, Camden Miller.
Here we go.
That's the pinch runner?
So the pinch runner is number 29, Camden Miller. Camden did a little bit of pitching this afternoon in the game versus Halifax out at Woodsley. He finds himself on base here now, running in the 7th.
So a runner at first, 2 outs. And Adam Crocker, the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk as well. Down to the last out for Team Dartmouth. Lewis's first pitch. Catcher lets it get in front of him. Runner does not advance.
Good job there by Hunter Wright. Just puts the glove down, puts the body there. And then the tough part to do with that and blocking, and if you've caught in baseball before, you know, it's just kind of letting your body kind of go a little bit softer there to kind of cushion that blow so that it doesn't go too far away from you.
Pitch is low and away, make it 2-0. 2-0 to Crocker. The 2-0 pitch on the way. In for a strike, make it 2-1.
Good location there, fastball in the outside corner. Good frame there from right. Hold that one up there for the umpire.
2-1 the count. Again, runner at first. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. A curveball in tight. It's a ball, make it 3-1. Curveball that didn't curve.
Yeah, narrowly missed the guard there on the arm of Crocker at the plate. Keeps the count at 3-1.
So 3-1 the count. And the pitch by Lewis. Belted up the middle. Solid base hit. Runner will stay at second. Solid single off the bat of Crocker.
Yeah, good job there by Crocker. Gets into a hitter's count. Doesn't try and do too much with that pitch. Keeps the hands back. Sees it deep. Drives it into center field for a single as we see Camden Miller standing there on second base as we get the replay of Crocker at the dish.
Going to bring up Noah McIntosh. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Also a walk. Runners at first and second. Are we getting a conference at the mound or a pitching change? Which?
This is going to be a change now because it's the second trip to the mound this inning.
Oh, okay.
So coach going to take the ball from Jack Lewis as he gets some high fives there from his teammates.
So we're going to get another pitcher coming into the game. We'll tell you all about that in 1 second. We'll be right back with more baseball.
We know there are a lot of choices for business today. We know how to get your brand out to the masses. We would like you to think of us first when it comes to digital advertising. We have a direct connection to the online social media marketplace. We have thousands of hours of broadcast experience to help you share your message. We know Windsor-Essex. We know who is looking for you. We are We Digital.
Now pitching for Tecumseh, number 34, Diego Fuentes.
So Diego Fuentes is the new pitcher.
We get a look at Jack Lewis here. His numbers: 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, and 3 strikeouts for the Big Ray. And as you
Good
said,
performance.
Fuentes will make his way in from left field, and he's going to try and grab the last. He's going to try and grab the last out here in this game.
Just finishing his warm-up tosses.
So for Lewis, he ends up throwing 2 1/3 innings. Couple of hits. He doesn't give up an earned run. 3 strikeouts for him as he exits and gives way to left fielder Diego Fuentes, who makes his way in from left field.
Strong performance, too.
Yeah, good job there by Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly to come in there, and like you said, you take over in those relief situations. The important thing is throw strikes. Throw strikes, get ahead of batters, put the pressure on them.
So the shortstop, Noah McIntosh, will bat with runner at first and second and 2 out. Dartmouth down to their last out here in this one. Here in the top of the 7th. Here's the first pitch. High and wide, 1-0. 1-0 the count to McIntosh.
McIntosh earlier today against Halifax had a couple of hits, so.
Pitches outside, make it 2-0.
Yeah, we get a good look there as we see the rain starting to intensify here again a bit.
Can't tell from our location, but that shot there certainly did.
Yeah, you can see now as we get a look at Fuentes on the mound, excuse me.
The 2-0 pitch inside, make it 3-0. Well, he's at a situation where he didn't want to be. It's a 3-0 count with runners at first and second.
And again, we talk about the importance as a relief pitcher to come in and you want to put the pressure on the batter by throwing strikes. And right now at a 3-0 count, now that reverts that pressure back to the pitcher. already with a couple of runners on here, even though there's 2 outs.
And the pitch. Strike one, it's 3-1.
And as easy as he made that pitch look, that's not an easy pitch in that situation.
Exactly.
With 2 outs,
All
you got 2 runners
situational.
on, and that tying 1 rates at second base as we see Camden Miller taking his lead.
And the pitch. Strike two, it's going to be 3-2. Batter, I think, probably thought it was high.
Yeah, that's borderline. He's been given that strike throughout the evening. I think that was the right call. Bases loaded here now, so the runners are going to be in the move with 2 outs.
Actually, runners at first and second. Nobody at third.
Yep. So they're going to be moving here with 2 outs.
Mm-hmm.
So we hear the crowd getting behind the pitcher here a bit.
And the pitch. Strike three, call, got him. And the game is over. Just like that.
Good job there by Fuentes. Goes down 3-0 in that count, like you said, Bill. Battles his way back with 3 strikes. Catches McIntosh looking. It's a big, big win there for the Tecumseh Thunder.
Oh, absolutely.
They moved to 1-1 now in the tournament.
And Dartmouth falls to 0-2. Somewhere where you didn't want to be.
No, absolutely. Knowing this Dartmouth team, they've had players, again, that have been to this tournament before. They know what it takes to get wins, and they're just going to have to come out, really buckle down tomorrow and try and get a couple of big wins for this team.
A close game, but not close enough for Dartmouth, and Team Tecumseh gets the win.
So we do get a look at our schedule tomorrow. 4 games that are going to be happening here at Bert Lacasse Park. We'll kick off with Ontario 1 versus Nova Scotia 2, Sarnia and Halifax. Followed by a great slate of 4 games that are going to be coming up here. So
he pitched 2 1/3 innings in relief, gave up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, no runs. Number 12, Jack Lewis.
And that's a great choice for the player of the game. Comes in after a great outing from Cam Beal. And as you see there, Jack Lewis.
Jack Lewis, who, as you mentioned, did a great job in relief.
Absolutely.
And Alexa will have an interview with him very shortly. That is for sure, as we're going through the line of
the handshakes here. So Cameron Beal does end up with the win in this game. The hold is going to go to Lewis, who ends up with the Player of the Game award. And then the save with the last out of the game is Diego Fuentes. Losing pitcher ends up being Eric Fields.
So 3-2 our final score. Here's Alexa Magnon with her guest.
All right, I'm here with the player of the game, Jack Lewis. Congratulations. Talk us through your performance today.
Oh, I was just coming in there trying to throw strikes, and somehow I did that today, and it worked out well.
It definitely did work out well. Tell us, what is it like to have the home field advantage?
Oh, it's awesome. This diamond's unreal. I love coming here every day. Unreal place to play.
All right, thank you so much, Jack Lewis, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa. So that is the score on this one. We are out of here. The final score is 3-2 Tecumseh with the win over Dartmouth. We shall see you folks again tomorrow.